Team USA figure skater Amber Glenn will not be accepting invitation to the White House. After taking home a gold medal at the 2026 Winter Olympics, Team USA figure skater Amber Glenn will not be celebrating her accomplishment at the White House. Glenn, 26, spoke exclusively to Us Weekly on the red carpet of the 37th Annual GLAAD Media Awards at the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, California, on Thursday, March 5, where she reacted to Olympians declining invitations to meet with President Donald Trump. "I'm electing not to either, so I do not blame them whatsoever," Glenn said. "It is our right to be able to choose what we do and don't endorse, and I think it is a decision that each individual has the right to make." Team USA's women's hockey team turned down an invite to meet with Trump, 79, at the White House following their gold medal win at the 2026 Olympics. A statement released by USA Hockey said the team was forced to decline due to the timing and previously scheduled academic and professional commitments. Glenn, who identifies as pansexual, has not been afraid to be outspoken throughout her Olympics journey, particularly when it comes to the rights of the LGBTQIA+ community. In a press conference before competition got underway, Glenn said, "It is something that I will not just be quiet about because it is something that affects us in our everyday lives." Glenn told us that of course she received backlash for being vocal, but chose to focus on the positive instead. "There's been so much more love, and the amount of support and encouragement that I've received outweighs the hate immensely," she said. "I know how much more important it is to have this visibility to young athletes than it is to these people that are being crabby and are hateful of empathy and kindness. What they have to say doesn't matter." Glenn won gold in the figure skating team competition at the 2026 Olympics. After a disappointing performance in the women's short program, she redeemed herself with an excellent routine during the women's free skate, ultimately finishing in 5th place. "It was definitely a roller coaster, but overall it was one of the best experiences of my life," she said. Glenn, who presented the award for Outstanding New TV Series to Heated Rivalry during the ceremony, preached out GLAAD's message on the red carpet. "It is such a great organization, and it's all about queer visibility in different media, and that's what I'm all about, having that visibility in sports, especially in figure skating," she said. "So to have them supporting me and to be able to support them back is such a great opportunity." In the world of figure skating, elegance is measured not only in the smoothness of a landing or the height of a jump, but also in the quiet strength behind the athlete performing it. For Team USA figure skater Amber Glenn, artistry and courage have always gone hand in hand. Her skating tells stories of resilience, passion, and authenticity. Recently, Glenn added another chapter to her personal narrative when she announced that she would not be accepting an invitation to the White House. While moments like these can quickly become headlines, the deeper story lies not in the political noise surrounding the decision, but in the character and principles of the athlete herself. The athlete behind the spotlight. Amber Glenn's journey in figure skating has been anything but ordinary. From a young age, she demonstrated exceptional talent, blending athletic power with emotional expression on the ice. Born in Texas, Glenn developed a reputation as one of the sport's most exciting performers, known particularly for her bold programs and her historic triple axel, a jump that requires immense technical precision. But Glenn's influence extends beyond her technical skills. She has also become an important voice for authenticity and representation in sports. Open about her identity and proud of who she is, Glenn represents a generation of athletes who see their platform as more than just medals and podium finishes. For her, skating is not simply a sport. It is a way of communicating values, identity, and conviction. The tradition of the White House invitation. For decades, American athletes have been invited to the White House to celebrate their accomplishments. Whether Olympic champions, world champions, or national heroes, the visit symbolizes recognition from the highest office in the country. These ceremonies are meant to celebrate athletic excellence and national pride. Teams and individuals stand alongside government leaders, sharing a moment of recognition for years of training, sacrifice, and achievement. However, in recent years, such invitations have occasionally become moments of personal reflection for athletes. Some accept enthusiastically, viewing it as a non-political celebration of sport. Others choose to decline, guided by their own beliefs or principles. Amber Glenn's decision belongs to the latter category, a personal choice, not a performance. When Glenn announced she would not attend the White House event, her statement was calm and thoughtful. Rather than making a spectacle, She framed the decision as a personal matter aligned with her values. For many athletes, public recognition can feel complicated. Their lives exist at the intersection of sport, public attention, and personal belief systems. Declining such an invitation is rarely about rejecting celebration. More often, it is about maintaining integrity with one's own principles. Glen's decision reflected that quiet determination. Just as a skater must commit fully to a jump before leaving the ice, Glen made her choice with clarity and conviction. Courage in modern athletics. The modern athlete lives in a very different environment than competitors of previous generations. Social media, constant news coverage, and global audiences mean that every decision can be amplified. Yet this environment has also allowed athletes to express themselves in ways that were once impossible. Today's competitors are not only performers, they are advocates, storytellers, and sometimes agents of cultural change. Amber Glen fits naturally into this new landscape. Her skating already communicates emotion and narrative. Off the ice, she continues that narrative by choosing honesty over convenience. In doing so, she joins a long line of athletes who understand that identity and integrity matter just as much as athletic achievement. The intersection of sport and values. Sports are often described as a unifying force. They bring people together across cultures, languages, and backgrounds. At the same time, athletes are human beings shaped by their experiences and beliefs. Because of this, moments like Glen's decision reveal something important about the evolving nature of sports culture. Athletes are no longer expected to remain silent about who they are or what they believe. Instead, many fans now admire competitors who show authenticity and courage. Glen's choice illustrates this shift. Rather than avoiding difficult conversations, she acknowledged her perspective openly and respectfully, respecting different paths. It is important to recognize that athletes approach such invitations differently. Some view the White House visit as a purely ceremonial tradition, celebrating national success. Others feel that,